Hello, dear student. Myself, Dr. Surekha Jaiswal, Head Department of Physics, Moreshwar College, Bhukadan, District Jalna. Today we will see course code number 202, paper number 8, semester 3rd, Modern and Nuclear Physics. Now, today's contents are nuclear stability, nuclear forces, meson theory of nuclear forces. Nuclear stability. The mass defect of the atom is the difference of its atomic mass and its mass number, that is delta m equal to m minus a, where m is the measured mass and a is the mass number. Thus, the mass defect gives the deviation of atomic mass from the whole number a. Packing fraction measures the stability of a nucleus. Smaller the value of the packing fraction, larger the stability of the nucleus. Now, from graph, see in graph. The packing fraction is positive for element having mass number below 20. See, that is on the x-axis there is a mass number. Now, the packing fraction is positive for element having mass number below 20. See, and the packing fraction is negative for element having mass number 20 and 200. See, the value of packing fraction is negative from this graph. The packing fraction is negative for element having mass number 20 to 200. See, from this 20 to 200, these elements having negative value of packing fraction, and the packing fraction is positive for element having mass number beyond 200. See, beyond 200, the packing fraction value is here, that is a positive value beyond 200, that indicated by this graph. As the mass number A increases, packing fraction decreases till it becomes 0. For oxygen, see here, the packing fraction is 0 as shown in graph. So, for oxygen, the packing fraction value is 0. For very light nuclei, packing fraction is maximum. Hence, these are unstable nuclei. For very light nuclei, packing fraction is maximum. Hence, these are unstable nuclei. As A increases, further packing fraction goes on decreasing till it becomes negative, and this increases slowly till it again becomes 0 at A equal to 180. Thus, we find that nuclei of middle range are stable, whereas the nuclei for which A is greater than 200 become unstable. The negative packing fraction means that the nucleus is exceptionally stable because we have to apply more energy to break the nucleus into the constituent particles. The significance of packing fraction is that it is directly related to the availability of nuclear energy and stability. The negative packing fraction means that some mass has been converted into energy during the formation of the particular nucleus. Same amount of energy would have been supplied, and this shows that negative packing fraction implies exceptional nuclear stability. On the other hand, positive packing fraction implies nucleus is somewhat unstable. Now see in the graph the packing fraction is positive for element having mass number below 20. That is shown in graph. The packing fraction is positive, the elements having mass number 20, and the packing fraction is negative for element having mass number 20 and 200, and the packing fraction is positive for elements having mass number beyond 200, and packing fraction is the mass defect per elementary particle in the nuclei, that is P equal to delta M upon A and equal to M minus A upon A, that is equal to mass defect upon mass number. The negative packing fraction means that some mass has been converted into energy during the formation of the particular nucleus. Same amount of energy would have been supplied, and this shows that negative packing fraction implies exceptional nuclear stability. On the other hand, positive packing fraction implies nucleus is somewhat unstable. Now, nuclear forces. We know that the nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. Due to the positive charge on proton, there will be a repulsive force between two protons, and the resulting repulsive force between the protons will tend to push the nucleus apart, and therefore for the nucleus to have a permanent existence, there must be some strong attractive forces between protons and neutrons inside the nucleus. The attractive force cannot be gravitational because they are much smaller than the attractive force demand. Moreover, these forces cannot be electrical in nature because the strong repulsive forces between protons will lead to dispersion of nucleus. Actually, these forces are short-range attractive forces known as nuclear forces, and the nuclear forces have the following properties. Property first, that is, these forces are attractive force between proton neutron, proton proton, and neutron proton. The nuclear forces are attractive forces between proton neutron, proton proton, and neutron proton, and these forces are strongest in nature. These forces are dependent on spin and not on charge and mass. These forces are short range forces, that is, they are effective within nucleus diameter of order of 10 raised to minus 15 meter, and outside the nucleus the Coulombic force become predominant. A graph of Coulomb's law of repulsion and short range forces of attraction is as shown in figure. Now see, that is a graph of the force between nucleons on the y-axis and against the distance apart nucleon separation of, and this is attractive force, that implies here attractive short range force, and here that is the plot of repulsive coulombic force. Now these forces are independent of charge, that is the nuclear forces are same for proton-proton, proton-neutron and neutron-neutron interaction. In case of nuclear forces, each nucleon attracts those nucleons which are in immediate neighbors, just like the molecules in a liquid or gas interact with neighboring molecules. Now Meson theory of nuclear forces. It is clear that nuclear forces are responsible to maintain the nucleus in its stable state. Now the question is that how nuclear forces arises. In 1932, Heisenberg suggested that the nuclear forces are exchange forces. They arise due to the shifting of electrons and positrons back and forth between proton and neutron. According to this theory, a neutron converts itself into a proton by emitting an electron. On the other hand, the absorption of an electron by a proton converts it into neutron. This exchange theory had to be given up because the forces from electron and positron exchange based on beta decay data were 10 raised to 40 times weaker than actually required for nuclear stability. Yuka in 1935 proposed a theory to explain the binding energy forces between neutrons and protons, known as Meson theory of nuclear forces. Scientist Yuka in 1935 proposed a theory to explain the binding energy forces between neutron and proton, known as Meson theory of nuclear forces. Yuka postulated the existence of a new particle called pi meson, having a race mass greater than that of electron but less than that of a nucleon. Yuka took the analogy from the quantum field theories of electromagnetic field, in which photon exchange takes place and gravitational field in which exchange of gravitation is assumed. Both these field particles have zero race mass, but the nuclear field particle has finite race mass, and this is because of the difference that nuclear force is short range force while other are the race not. The race mass m pi of the field particle may be computed as follows. When one nucleon exerts force on the other, meson is created, and the creation of meson violates the meson, the conversion of energy by the amount delta E corresponding to meson rest mass, that is delta E equal to m pi c square. The duration of expression of meson delta t is given by uncertainty principle. The duration of expression of meson delta t is given by uncertainty principle, that is delta t is approximately h cross upon delta E. In this time, meson can cover a distance r0 given by r0 equal to c into delta t, approximately c h cross upon delta E, and therefore r0 equal to c h cross upon m pi c square, that is equal to h cross upon m pi c. R0 is the range of nuclear force, and if put R0 equal to 1.4 F, the above equation becomes R0 equal to 1.4 F equal to h cross upon m pi c. Therefore m pi equal to 1.06 into 10 raised to minus 34 upon 1.4 into 10 raised to minus 15 into 3.0 into 10 raised to 8. Now here the value of h cross is 1.06 into 10 raised to minus 34. Now therefore m pi equal to 1.06 into 10 raised to minus 34 upon 4.2 into 10 raised to minus 7, that is equal to 0.2523 into 10 raised to minus 27 kg, or m pi equal to 0.2523 into 10 raised to minus 27 upon 9.01 into 10 raised to minus 31, that is equal to 270 m0, where m0 being the rest mass of electron. A search for Yucca particle started soon after its hypothesis, and in 1947 Paul et al. Discovered pi meson in cosmic radiation and has a mass 270 m0. This particle pi meson is exact Yucca particle, and the charge on meson is equal to the electronic charge, and according to their charges they are designated as pi 0, pi raised to 0, pi raised to plus, and pi raised to minus. The idea of this theory is that it is the meson cloud which differentiates between a neutron and a proton. The mesons are supposed to exchange rapidly between nucleons, thereby changing their identity equally fast, and are responsible for keeping them bound together. Thus, nuclear force between a proton and neutron is the result of exchange of charge meson pi plus and pi minus between. When a pi plus meson jumps from a proton to a neutron, the proton is converted into neutron and vice versa. Similarly, when a pi minus meson jumps from a neutron to a proton, it is converted to a proton and vice versa. Now, in the same way, the force between the two protons and those between two neutrons arises due to the exchange of neutral liaison between them. See, pi minus meson jumps from a neutron to a proton, and here that is pi plus meson, it jumps from proton to neutron. Now here in this way, nucleus is an ever changing structure. It should be remembered that number of protons and neutrons remain the same in the nucleus. Thank you.